Selena Colon, and today I will be discussing active listening, the impact of how it can improve the workplace, and how it can benefit your future work. So, today I want to start things off with one question. So, when speaking to another person, do you find yourself listening to respond or listening to react? Keep that in your minds. So, for listening to respond, it involves fully absorbing and processing the information being shared before formulating a response. Listening to react, on the other hand, involves a more immediate and often less thoughtful response to what is being said. Now, understanding the distinction between listening to respond and listening to react can significantly enhance communication effectiveness in various contexts. While both modes of listening involve engaging with what someone is saying, listening to respond is generally more effective for fostering understanding, empathy, and constructive criticism. Constructive communication, I'm sorry. So when listening to respond, the drive is empathy, as the listener aims to understand the speaker's perspective, feelings, and needs, aiming to address the speaker's concerns or contributing positively to the conversation and just being supportive. While defensiveness often drives the reaction response. So, this can sometimes be destructive and counterproductive, especially if the listener perceives the speaker's words as criticism or a challenge. This can sometimes be seen in disputes within a relationship. I'm sure everyone in here has gotten into an argument with your significant other and refused to listen to their side of a story because your minds were already made up. Right? Okay. So, this is because reactions are often driven by emotions rather than a rational consideration of the information presented. So, listening to respond also involves more patience, really taking the time to reflect and process the information. While listening to react involves immediate, often unfiltered responses. That's where we get the cussing and all that. So, and during these responses, the listener may interrupt the speaker, not allowing them to fully express their thoughts or feelings. So, one example of listening to react in my own life would be represented in the relationship I have with my mother. So, in 29 years of my life, saying my age, she has never listened to respond. I'm sure we all have mothers like this. So this has hindered our relationship as I no longer go to her for advice or just tell her about my accomplishments, things that I have going for myself right now, as she's always been the type to listen to react. She listens to the first thing you tell her in a conversation that rubs her the wrong way, and she holds on to that. And when you're done, she's completely ignored the rest of your conversation and just basing her response off of that one thing that bothered her, that one response. I remember coming home just excited with good news, wanting to tell my mom, and after the conversation, I was left wishing I would have just kept it to myself, just not said anything, because she's always found a way to find something negative with what I said or just make my accomplishments feel so little. It's like, wow, I've said so many things in this conversation, and that one thing I said is what you took from this whole conversation. So, her being someone who's listened to react has been a huge problem in us having an effective, healthy relationship. I've tried on numerous occasions to tell her how her actions and words have made me feel, how it's affected me from childhood up until adulthood. Try my best to word things in a way where she wouldn't get offended or hurt her feelings. And all she gets from that conversation is me saying that she's a bad mom, which I've never said. And to me, what I got out of that experience was my words, feelings, and experiences meant nothing to her. This is what someone else may feel when you listen to react. Just like my mother, she was on defense. Once she felt she was being criticized, she no longer listened to respond. She didn't care about my feelings or anything like that, because to her, my feelings were criticism. These experiences with my mother have helped me realize the importance and the effects of effective active listening, which involves paying full attention and avoiding judgment. Doing this demonstrates respect and encourages openness. You can also show that you are listening by using nonverbal cues, such as nodding, maintaining eye contact, and keeping an open posture. This can reassure the individual that you are engaged with their narratives. So this means no crossed arms. None of this. If your arms are crossed while someone is talking to you, it can be seen as you being disengaged. It seems as if the conversation is a bother to you, just can cause you to look unapproachable. This doesn't give me that you care about what I'm saying. This gives I'm waiting for you to finish so I can go about my day. So just remember, posture can be a major thing involved with active listening. By mastering active listening, you can create a supportive and empathetic environment that encourages others to explore their thoughts and feelings, leading to a greater self-awareness and personal growth. Effective listening is not just about hearing words. Okay, I'm going to say that again. Active listening is not just about hearing the words. It is about understanding the message and responding in a way that facilitates healing and change. In a career such as counseling, listening to respond is crucial for building rapport, understanding clients, and creating a supportive, collaborative, and productive environment. Actively listening shows the listener is genuinely interested in understanding the other person's feelings and needs. In professional settings, it can lead to more effective problem solving, as it allows you to provide more thoughtful and constructive feedback or solutions. In team settings, leaders who listen to make more informed decisions, consider the input of team members, are leaders that make decisions that are more aligned with the team's goals and values, leading to way better outcomes. I'm sure we've all had a supervisor who did not listen to us, ignored when multiple people on the team have felt one way or have had certain opinions or ideas, and they're just disregarded. It brings down morale. Active listening can also be a powerful tool in diffusing conflicts by creating a space where all parties feel heard and understood, ensuring that issues are addressed constructively. When employees feel heard, they are more likely to be engaged and committed to their work, leading to higher productivity and retention. Teams that practice active listening have better communication, leading to more efficient problem solving and decision making. It also plays a critical role in understanding and appreciating diversity in the workplace. Listening to diverse perspectives helps in understanding cultural norms and values, sparking innovation and creativity, and promoting a more inclusive environment, as it ensures that all voices are heard. By actively listening to individuals from diverse backgrounds, stereotypes can be challenged and broken down, fostering a more inclusive and respectful workplace. In summary, active listening is a versatile skill that can enhance various aspects of personal, business, and workplace dynamics, from conflict resolution to fostering innovation and understanding diversity. So I end this talk with the same question. When speaking with another person, do you find yourself listening to respond or listening to react? Thank you.